All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give us back-to-back updates on how things they be, or how things they shell for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Yes, my people, remember to also like and share these news too. Okay, my people, as e dey hot well, na so we go dey give am back to una back to back as anytime, any day, na so we go dey do. The latest one be say yes, Commander Holy Ghost has made known to us unbelievable truths that the FGN and the rest of them have put in place to make sure that we do not get our referendum. And that is the truth of the matter. I do not doubt any of these things, and I do not doubt that terrible things have been done to make sure that we do not get what we want. Because we know how important the Biafra movement is important to us. And we all know how things get whenever the Biafra movement, we all know how the Biafra movement is to each and every one of us. And of course, I believe the people that did these hideous things, which we already know who they are, they know they do not want the Biafra movement to continue. They have in mind of the consequences of every single thing that would happen if the Biafra movement continues and actually gets to the point where we get our freedom. And that is why they are willing to go lengths to make sure that we do not get it. And this brings us to the part of the hideous things that they've done. Because, of course, we believe that these people have done more hideous things than ever. They've done things that are unspeakable. They've done things that you would think about and feel like, these particular things are things that you would feel that should not be done. But, of course, these people have done them and they are ready to do them again and again just because of the fact that they are not interested in anything that concerns the movement or anything that looks like the progress of the Biafra, the progress of the Biafrans. And that's the truth of the matter. That's one thing we can have in our hearts to actually have in mind too. Because one way or another, the Biafra movement must continue, and we would always have challenges. And these challenges, these things that were exposed by our Commander Holy Ghost are things that these people have done. We know very well. I don't know if you have an idea of the fact that a petition was sent against the Biafra movement, against the indigenous people of Biafra, as a terrorist group that have caused a whole lot of issues, that have caused unrest in the southeast and in Nigeria at large. That they are not just agitators, but are people that have decided to cause unrest and social unrest and mayhem in the society. We are the ones that are causing social unrest, while the Boko Haram are doing what? And people, that is why when you'd be surprised that Boko Haram, they are having real issues in the north, and how these people are attacking in various ways. But then where you would see armored tanks and the troops entering will be in the southeast, will be in Enugu, and so on and so forth. And you get to think about it and wonder why this type of thing. This is a very big example. Of course, you cannot claim that these people are causing a whole lot of issues in the country, but then you do not show that you are willing to stop them. Sending the soldiers towards the east to make sure that the Biafrans or the agitators are shut up or shut down is a sign that these people are actually causing a whole lot of mayhem. This is the reason why these things happen. So instead of them to find a way to save their own place, which I know that one way or another they are the terrorist groups in the north, one way or another is controlled by them. It's controlled by a few leaders over there, because of course, who would be their sponsors? And then while those that are at the end, they send people, their troops to the southeast to make sure that the Biafra movement or the Biafra agitators, they are looking like full-time, what do you call them? Full-time people that are actually terrorizing the east, and that is why they are sending them to the southeast. That's why they are sending the troops to the southeast. I do not know if you understand. There are also secrets or truths that these people have killed secretly, murdered secretly a whole lot of Biafrans and Igbo people that have been seen as threats and have been good people that were ready to do the most for the Biafra movement, and they were slaughtered just because of that. You have people also that were silenced. You have innocent lives that were killed. A whole lot of truths that have taken place just for the movement of Biafra to be unsuccessful. But then we all know how these things are.
He says that, however, unbated, resulting in the killing of about 45 persons in the area. However, the member in the Benue State House of Assembly representing Ukum State constituency, Ezra Iyongo, said about 20 people lost their lives in the incident. The incident which took place in Bage community of Ukum local government area, and also claimed the lives of a family of 7, left 30 persons with various degrees of injury, while scores have been declared missing in the attack by the people who were working with the members of a militia group in the area in its bid to eliminate another militia group. Daily Independent learned that most of those people that were killed were members of the 2 rival militia gangs. However, while we gathered that about 12,000 farmers who were caught in the crossfire were among the dead, the people of Bage and its environs have been displaced following the killings in the area. A top military brass in Operation OPWS, who would not want his name in print, confirmed the attack and the circumstances surrounding the incident. He said, "These are militiamen killing themselves. Yes, we acknowledge that probably one or 2 people may have been caught in the crossfire, but the majority of the people that were killed are members of the militia gangs in the area. Currently, we are in Kwande and are trying to contain the situation in the area, and as you can see, calm has been restored to the area. We have been able to flush out the headsmen out of Kwande, and I can assure you normalcy will be restored soon. But be that as it may, our troops are in the area to ensure that the attack does not affect innocent people. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner of Police, Emmanuel Adeshina, said more police officers have been deployed to the area to contain the situation. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, a traditional ruler in the area explained that the fight started on recently and following a disagreement between one rival gang and the other, who was backed by the herdsmen over the weekend. He stated that what followed was that another militia gang in the Ukum now went and joined forces with the Fulani militia gang in Taraba to help them eliminate the rival gang in Ukum. The extent was to enable him be the head of the militia in Ukum. Okay, so he said the combined forces of the headsmen and militia gang started moving into the bushes of Bega in their hundreds from Sunday to sack the other rival gang. From what we gathered, over 45 persons were lost, or rather, who were mainly bandits, were lost in the crossfires, and though some farmers were also lost who were caught in the crossfire, over 30 others were injured, while some are also missing. My people, these Fulani people are giving issues to a whole lot of people, not only people that are just wherever they are, but every single person. And these are not the people, and these are the people we wake up and we are saying that in Owerri or Igbo land or in Anambra, wherever it is, that we would wake up and give them a space or an opportunity in our land to stay and go and graze their fowls. Look at the amount of issues they are causing in their own place. Yes, in Benue State. So think about what these people will be able to do in our own state. Think about the mayhem they would cause, allowed into our land. We already know that they have already been causing a whole lot of issues in our land. Now think about what they will do if we now give them that audacity to enter into our land and do whatever it is they seem that is right for them. My people, it means we are sentencing ourselves to death, which would be the worst thing we could ever do to ourselves. Also, yes, my people, this is it. This is where we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.